All right, Shalom. Shalom, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai B'Harach HaKodash. I'd like to give double honors to my elders and apostles of Great Millstone that do well. Peace and salutations to the Lord's elect. All right, I just want to do a real quick lesson. And Tawadia Ba'Shem Yahushai for giving me the inspiration to do this lesson. And as the title reads, From Careless to Careful. Okay, I came across some some Babylonian information. And man, I tell you, man, in these last days, hey, these people are going to be a laughing stock, okay? Because right now the mindset is to be careless, carefree, happy, do as I want, all these the mindset, all these personal dreams and admirations while the rest of the world is crumbling around them. And real quick, let me just share my screen. I just want to check the audio. This isn't gonna be a long lesson. All right, I just got doing one, but the Wadi Abba Shemal Shai for putting on my spirit. All right, so check this out. The irony. Okay, the irony. Look, it says Pizza Hut breaks Guinness World Record for biggest ever pie with help from YouTube star blah blah blah. So this was yesterday. Okay, you had Pizza Hut is now the proud owner. That pride, man. Okay, and to me, this is comical. This is funny. This is hilarious, and it's good to see that man is still in this careless mindset, because what does the scripture say? Real quick, let's go to Zephaniah. All right, real quick. This is Zephaniah 2. Hey, people are going to start getting offended because, hey, America, Babylon, they're in the hurt locker. A lot of people are struggling to pay bills. Okay, their mortgage is faulting. They don't know where their next income is coming from. There's all these requirements that they financially have to live up to. Okay, that they have to live up to, and it's getting harder and harder for them. But if you notice, Babylon is still keeping on this careless, carefree, happy-go-lucky, rainbow smile, buy one, get one, buy some more push on the people. Okay, so these people are going to go from careless to careful. All right, meaning what? You're going to have to be careful out here in your walks. All right, Zephaniah 2:15. This is the rejoicing city that dwelt carelessly. You're dwelling carelessly. You got food shortages, inflation. Okay, you name it. Power outage, cyber attack, rumors of war, all these things going on. And they say, let's make the world's largest pizza pie. Where was this? Vegas? Oh, Los Angeles. It spanned 14,000 square feet. 14,000 square feet. Look, all this food, all this eating. See, Babylon keeps pushing this careless city vibration. 13,000 pounds of dough, 4,000 pounds of marinara. I remember about 2 years ago where they were rationing marinara sauce. All right, me and the bro had went out. Look at this damn spell. Me and the bro had went out, and they said, look, you can only get 2 jars. You can only get 2 jars of marinara sauce, but pizza is allowed to use 4,000 pounds of marinara sauce, 8,000 pounds of cheese, 630,000 slices of pepperoni, while you got people dying, all right, for a next meal. Matter of fact, let me look this up real quick. Oh, yeah, check that out, syntax. Let me look this up real quick. 40 million Americans don't know where their next meal is coming from. We'll call Domino's, call Pizza Hut. Well, that's a lie. When I looked it up, it was 40 million. Now you're going to go down. It's okay. It's okay. Let's see. Look at this. Hunger in America. 34 million people are food insecure in Babylon. But now let's see when this was. This shows the carelessness. Oh, we don't want that. Look at this hunger facts. Look at these hunger facts. When did this come out? I need a date, but I don't want to show you that part. Maybe this is in real time. 100% of U.S. countries have 100% of U.S. counties have food insecurity, but Pizza Hut can break a world record for the largest pie. You can't tell me this ain't the careless city. This is the rejoicing city that dwelt carelessly. You see, these corporations are still keeping these American people in this fixation of everything is okay. Get your double burger, double pie, patty melt. That said in her heart, I am, and there is none beside me. How has she become a desolation, a place for beasts to lie down, and everyone that passes by her shall hiss and wag his hand? This is the ultimate judgment that will befall the land of Babylon. But what you're seeing is a push in Babylon of carelessness, and people are still eating it up. No pun intended. People are still eating up this careless city spirit, and they are. You can see it with Edomites, uh, uh, you know, quote unquote comfortable Israelites. All right, the black woman and the black man, the Spanish woman, the Spanish man. Some of them still may have a little money. They act like everything's okay. We're still gonna go on vacations. We're gonna still do this. But what the sad reality is, even though there's a careless spirit, you have a lot of people that are feeling the hurt, they're feeling the pain, they're feeling the pressure, they're feeling the fire. And that's causing more animosity and more aggression and more rage, all right, and more jealousness and more envy and more covetousness. You see, this place is about to get hit hard, okay? And they're still promoting a careless mindset. So look at this. So look at this. You see it. Look at this. This is the reality, but Pizza Hut says, let's break a Guinness World Record. But in the same breath, there's a food shortage in the land that they want to break the record. You can't tell me this ain't the careless city. They're going to go from careless to careful like that. Farmers predict worse food shortages, higher prices. So now imagine how mad people are going to get. Hey, I can see Pizza Hut catching some hell for this, man. Now, will the media show you that? They might not, but you're going to start seeing more and more of the small guys lashing out because Babylon pushing this careless city spirit can only go so long. It can only go so long. You think that the farmers can be careless anymore? You see? Storehouses trembling. Dairy farmers calling on the USDA to protect. Why are they calling on them? Because the USDA, right, is a part of that careless city vibration of Babylon. The corporations are still pushing everything's okay. Super Bowl Sunday, eat, drink, me. See? But you can see it. You can see the reality, okay, under the commercials, under TV land, all right, outside of the executive offices. We see what's really going on. Look how this war is causing a global starvation, but it's causing a global. But Pizza wants to break a world record. You see, they want to break the world record, and I don't care what they claim they did with this. This food only lasts so long, and that's another thing with Esau. All this supply that could be stretched out. You know how many? Wait a minute. You chose Los Angeles to break a world record pertaining to food. When real quick, let's look up which we should look up California, Los Angeles, right? Los Angeles, homeless, population. But let's put crisis. I like that word better. Homeless crisis in Los Angeles. Wait a minute. So look at this. You have 70,000 and counting people, all right, homeless, starving, going through all these lows and woes and ailments. But the careless city says, let's break the world record in the biggest pie. Yeah, I'm telling you, man, they're gonna go from careless to careful. And hey, that's why it says, woe to you, rich men. See, the rich men are still trying to push this careless vibration. But what does the Bible say? Let's get that real quick. What does the Bible say about these careless rich men that are gloating? And I'm talking about the rich men in Babylon. I'm not talking about the elites, Now we know that the rich, but even down to your league owners, business owners, those that got some funds, to still party and bullshit. Look, James 5:1, go to now, ye rich men, weep and howl for your miseries that shall come upon you. You're going to go from careless to careful, okay? I don't know who owns Pizza Hut, but that's a rich man, all right? So they got money right now to break a vain world record of food, but in the same state or city that they did this in, there's homeless and food crises going on, and the country that they did it in has a crisis of shortages going on right now. So that careless mindset is asinine. Real quick, just gonna get a couple and wrap it up. Just found it. The irony. I found the irony to be beautiful. And Proverbs 22, and even the guy that they use. This is a simple ass Yutz YouTube star Eric. This is just a Yutz. This is just a careless Yutz. A simple ass Babylonian fool. Proverbs 22:3. It says, let's start at 1. A good name is rather to be chosen than great riches, O rich men, O careless rich men, and loving favor rather than silver and gold. The rich and poor meet together. It don't matter. That's what they don't understand. That's what these careless, rich Babylonian people don't understand. We all gonna meet together. No matter good or evil, we all gonna go to the same place. The Lord is the maker of them all, right? You don't have a God that made rich people and a God that made poor people. No, Yahweh Shema Shai made all men. That's why even Esau said all men were created. Yeah, we were all equally made together, but we're not all equally on the same level. And Babylon shows you that. But then when we say we're not on the same level, that's an issue. Christians got an issue with us saying that we're the chosen, the top, but that's a problem. But here in Babylon, rich white people, right, can be Esau can be always numero uno, have this, have that. We get the crumbs. That's fine. No. It says the Lord is the maker of them all. A prudent man foreseeth the evil and hideth himself, but the simple pass on and are punished. This is simple. You are simple and proud. All right. I don't know why the video stopped showing. Let's refresh it. Yeah. The simple pass on and are punished. All right. The prudent foresees the evil. Okay. We see that the judgment's coming. We see the prophecy is going to be fulfilled. And what's Esau do? He passes on and is getting ready to be punished. Okay. He passes on so that he can be punished. All right. In these last days, you are seeing the simple get simpler. This is why you're going to go from careless to careful, just like that. Look at them. These people are going to wish that they had this food in the times to come. They're going to wish that they had even just a slice of this. That's how bad the famine's going to get. All right. Matter of fact, since I said that, let's prove it. Prudent man foreseeing the evil, prudent man allowed to see the prophecies that are getting ready to come to pass. And one of the prophecies pertains to food. Matthew 24, you can start at 3. What shall be the signs of thy coming and the end of the world, right? This was asked to Yahushai. And it says right here, it says verse 7, for nation shall rise against nation. Russia and Ukraine is a huge reason of global starvation. Kingdom against kingdom, world war. And there shall be famines and pestilences and earthquakes in diverse places. All these are the beginning of sorrow. So right here, the prudent man foresees the evil. We understand there's a famine. We understand these things are going on. The simple passes on and is punished. The simple, we know a famine's coming. You got all these food shortages, all these processing plants being destroyed. All the farmers telling you, look, man, we're predicting this. We're predicting that. Experts are saying this is going on, global that. All these things are going on. And the simple passes on and says, I'm going to build the world's largest pizza and break a world record. And I'm going to do it in a city that has miles and miles of homeless, starving people. But that's okay because the simple pass on for being careless and ultimately will be punished. So the simple is going to go from careless to careful. The simple is going to go from careless to careful. All right. Now, real quick. And why are they going to go to careful? Because prophecy. All right. Because of prophecy. This is Isaiah, real quick, 24. I have to get it. I'm going to read it fast. I said I wasn't going to make this long. Isaiah 24, real quick. Excuse me. How funny, man. You know, they got still hot dog eating contests, all this stupid bullshit, careless Babylon activity. And the whole world is crumbling right outside of it and in it. That's the problem. See, that careless city is shown on your TV, the media, social media, when in the real world, shit is going down, man. You know, things are happening here. All right, let me plug this in real quick. All right, let me just make this Isaiah 24, And let's just hit 11. It says, well, 8. It says the mirth of Tabernacle. You ain't gonna be able to order Pizza Hut no more. You know, you ain't gonna be able to go and none of that, man. None of that BS bullshit Babylon has pushed for you to be careless. Let me get a cheeseburger and some fries. You know, the mirth of Tabert ceaseth, the noise of them that rejoice endeth, the joy of a harp ceaseth, and it says they shall not drink wine with a song. Strong drink shall be bitter to them that drink it. Yeah, you ain't gonna be happy. You ain't gonna be able to sit back, party anymore. The city of confusion is broken down. Every house is shut up that no man may come in. There is a crying for wine in the streets. Right. They're going to need a pick-me-up. All joy is darkened. The mirth of the land is gone. We're coming to a time where the mirth will completely be gone. Okay. You're not going to say, hey, let's break a world record and make the world's largest. And then what'd you do with it? They're going to regret it. They're going to regret it. Okay? They're going to regret it. Look at this. Where does Isaiah say the Lord will reign in the end times? Look how they got, look at that. That's spiritual America and Israel. The least of the flock shall draw Babylon out. Jeremiah talks about that. It says, the mirth of the land is gone. Yeah, so you ain't going to be, these guys, look, when you brothers and sisters, you walk about, you know, I see Esau, and it's cool. I'm not tripping, but I watch them. They're happy. They're go lucky, you know, they just feel good. They got a couple dollars, they buy their due, you know, and all their little sweets and glitz and glamour. That's okay. That's okay. Because it's going to change very, very quickly. This right here, this little mindset, this little white woman mindset. Oh, just happy. I'm in a snow globe. Well, shut up, nigger, move. I'm happy. All that shit's going to cease, man. All that shit's gonna, that cross leg, drinking tea, Starbucks, leave me alone. I don't see black or brown people. I don't see color spirit. That shit's gonna be obsolete. Everybody's gonna be treated as like a nigga in that day. Everybody gonna be a nigga in that day, man. You know, that TV land spirit is about to cease from Babylon. You know, it says, it says the mirth of the land is gone, and the city is left desolation, and the gates is smitten with destruction. Exactly. This place, they about to taste desolation. You're gonna go from Denny's to desolation. All right. Real quick, let's go to Isaiah 13 to further substantiate this. Check this out. Isaiah 13, and we could start at 6, but I just want the point. All right, I'll read 6. Howl ye, for the day of the Lord is at hand. It shall come as a destruction from the Almighty. From careless to careful. Where are you going? Well, be careful out there. You know? Therefore shall all hands be faint, and every man's heart shall melt. People gonna be so afraid they ain't gonna want to eat. You brothers ever get an adrenaline rush and you ain't even thinking about food? Food ain't even on your mind. These people going to be so afraid they ain't even going to think to eat. You know, you got comfort food. Then the Lord could send a spirit where they need some comfort food, and it ain't going to be there. They're going to be storming McDonald's and Burger Kings and Pizza Hut. Where the hell that pie at? You know, Jake looking for nigga pies. It says, and they shall be afraid, pangs, emotional sharp pangs, you know, and sorrow shall take hold of them. They're going to debo their ass. They're going to bear hug. You have spirits of sorrow, bear hug them. And they shall be in pain as a woman that travaileth. See, from careless to careful. They shall be amazed at one another. Their faces shall be as flames. Behold, the day of the Lord cometh cruel, both with wrath and fierce anger. And I can see other nations having this spirit on them too, because you know how offensive this is to be in another nation and you're dying and your resources are limited. You got nations that don't even have running clean water, you know, and then you might go on the internet and you see America just with their white smiles and their white faces and their white snow, you know, the white lights and white Christmas. You know, you're over here dying and they're just, Babylon makes you hate them. Esau will actually make you hate them. You know, the Esau is the only person I know that will make you hate him. Because these nations got to be offended, man. You know, It says, both cruel with wrath and fierce anger, to lay the land desolate, and he shall destroy the sinners thereof out of it. Yeah, man. Overeating in excess, gluttonous. That's coveted. That's covetousness. This is covetousness, man. You want to break the world record in a country where there's prophesied food famine and shortages and are happening now. This was a month ago, and they just did this yesterday. Broke the world record yesterday, and this food shortage has been going on for months, weeks, days, damn near years. All right, and let's get Luke 21, going into the careful, from careless to careful. About to wrap it up. Luke 21. All that careless spirit got your ass tripping. These people are tripping. A lot of them are just acting careless because their ass ain't ready to cope with reality. They can't gird up and deal with reality, but they're gonna have to. Luke 21 and 26. The Lord gonna have them going back and reminiscing about food that they wasted, how much food they shot out. These people are gonna resort to from pantries to garbage bins. Luke 21 and 26. It says, men's hearts failing them for fear, for looking after those things which are coming on the earth, for the powers of heaven shall be shaken. See that? Men's heart are going to go from cheer to fear. Woo! To gurgling, howling, weeping, crying, mourning. But you were cheering, bragging, boasting, drinking, That's why your tears of joy are going to go to tears of sorrow. And let me end it on this for your proud ass. 2 Ezra 15 and 18. For because of their pride, the cities shall be troubled, the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. All those men that weren't afraid, that were careless, are going to be from careless to careful. A man shall have no pity on his neighbor, the same neighbor he drank with, smoked with, partied with, ate with, barbecued with, shared cookies and stories, Hey, can I borrow your grill? Yeah, just bring back the propane tank, right? The burgers, the ribs, right? Those same neighbors. It says, a man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods because of lack of bread and for great tribulation. Look at that. You went from careless to careful in a matter of seconds. That's how it's going to go down. So I just found it funny. Yesterday, Pizza wants to break a food world record in a city that has a terrible human homeless hunger crisis, in a country that is prophesied and experts are already warning you of shortages of supply and demand. It's just going to show you, man, they're going to go from careless to careful. So I just wanted to touch on that. It was just on my spirit to do the lesson. So I pray it was edifying, exhorting to these sincere brothers and sisters. I want to say, call law, Yah Bashim Shai, Bashim Kakudash, double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. With that being said, Shalom.